raise your hand if you can tell me what skill we started working on last week. We started a new skill last week, and it's been a long weekend, but I know you can remember if you think real hard. I'm going to pull from the cup so that everybody's thinking. Miseria. What skill did we start working on last week? She's looking at the board to remember. Do you remember? We started looking at numbers to see if we could figure out how many of certain things are in them. Shh. Do you remember? You want to call on somebody? It's been a long weekend. Somebody raise your hand that knows. Miseria will call on somebody.
After tens and ones.
Tens and ones. We started looking at numbers and we started trying to figure out how many tens and ones were in them. What is a 10? I'm picking from the cup. Caden, what's a 10? If I say that a number has a certain amount of tens in it, what is a 10?
It's 10 ones.
10 ones, good. 10 ones are in one 10. Alright, let's look at something up here real quick. And this has to do with what we're going to be practicing today in workshop. Stop with that noise, honey. Okay. Up here with these lines, and these aren't tens, guys. I know that's confusing because we've looked at tens rods and they look like this, right? But these are just, let's say they're pencils, okay? Each one is one pencil. If we were going to figure out how many tens and ones were in these set of pencils, what is something that we could do? Selma. Okay, what do you mean by add? Jason.
To get the first number?
What do you mean? I think I know what you mean, but can you? If I gave you a marker and I said you could write on this, would that help?
Yeah.
Okay. Scoot back just a little bit. Okay, hold on. What did you just do?
Count.
What did you count? You counted them all up?
Yes.
Is there an easier way that you could do that? How could you?
Count my tens.
Yeah, how can we count my tens? What do you need to do? You need to make tens, right? So to make 10, what would you do?
Count my tens.
Or count out 10 and bundle them.
Okay.
Will you do that for us?
How do you do it?
All right, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that a 10?
Yes.
All right, so let's do what to it?
Bundle.
Let's bundle it. Go ahead, right up there. Bundle it.
Put a line through it. Just put a line through it.
All right, so there's one group of 10. Okay, who can help us come up and make another group of 10? Jason, you can do it? All right. It's okay, we're going to do a couple more. We'll get more chances. All right, so you want to start at this next one and count out how many? Not 20. We're making groups of 10. Good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're right. All right. Bundle them up. All right. Good. Okay. Next, what do we need to do? Desiree, what do you think?
Count the ones.
Count the ones. Why are these ones? Why isn't this a group of 10?
Because there's not 10 of them.
I'm asking her.
Because there's not 10 of them.
Because there's not 10 of them. You have to have 10 to make a bundle. And how many are left?
4.
4. So, how many groups of 10 did I have?
22.
Alright, somebody says 20, somebody says 2. Raise your hand if you think 2. Raise your hand if you think 20. Alright, when you think about groups of 10, we have one group here and one group there. Is that 2 or is that 20? 2. But if we counted them up, Desaria, you're right. If we counted them by tens, 10, 20, it would be 20. 20 ones, but 2 groups of 10. And then how many ones do we have left over? 4. So how many do we have in all?
24.
24. You can tell that by looking at the tens and ones, or you can tell that by counting by tens. Will you all count my tens with me?
Yes.
All right.
10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Good. 24 in all. All right, down here we're going to do the same thing. Audrey, will you come up and bundle our first? Let's see. Let's change the color up. All right, let's look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. There's one group of 10. Pass the marker to someone else to come up and do our second group. Let's go back just a little bit, boys. All right, Mom, we'll pick one more person. All right, Ryan. All right, good job. So are you going to be able to make a group of 10? No, because there's how many left? 4. So how many groups of 10 did we have, guys? You can all answer together. Let's stand over here so everybody can see.
1, 2, 3.
How many groups of 10? 3. Will you write that up here for us? How many ones did we have left over?
4.
And they weren't grouped as a 10 because why?
Because it was 5. No more to make 10.
Right, there weren't enough to make 10.
So it's 34.
34 in all. Okay, guys. So we're going to continue working in workshop today to get even better at grouping these tens and counting them up and seeing how many in all with our tens and our ones. So in Math to Sell, I've got a sheet that looks like this. Can you see, Mila? Alright, it says popsicle sticks, links, pennies, paper clips, pencils, markers, crayons, and straws. So I actually have all of these items today. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to set them up at the green, blue, and red tables. And you're going to go around with this sheet, and you're going to count. You're going to count groups of tens, and you're going to count ones until you see how many in all. Just like we did here. Say if these were all of our pencils at the pencil spot. We counted groups of tens, and then we counted the ones. And we found that how many tens, how many ones, and how many in all. Let me ask you something real quick, though. Down here, if Miss Bostick was to say, which some of us have talked a little bit at small group about hundreds. Remember that? If we were to say add 2 hundreds, how many would we have in all then? Raise your hand. Michaela?
200
And what?
and 200 and 200 and 22.
Where do you get 22?
Add 200.
To this.
Oh.
Do we have any hundreds up here?
Now
No, but let's say we had 2 of them.
200 out of it.
What would that make this number be?
200.
Well, you're almost there.
200.
200 and what? Is there nothing else? 234. Because we still have the 34 there.
234.
It would be just like if these were our groups of 10s, and remember how those hundreds looked? They were big flat squares. Alright, well, I'm just was seeing what you thought. Alright, so I'm going to set up math to self. I want you to pay attention. Alright, we've got the links. Be very careful. It will fall apart. They're taped together. I made it myself. Be easy.
Do we make some?
Popsicle sticks.
Okay.
Straws.
Okay.
Alright, we got markers.
Okay. Okay.
Get the rest.
We got crowns. We got money.
We got pennies. Crowns. Pencils. And then I had a bag of paper clips.
There they are on your desk.
There they are, yeah. Alright. And I'll put the paper clips right here. So there's usually about 4 people in each station, right? There's 8 different things over here. I'm going to wait just a second. Get it back on your body. So you just need to go to the one that's available that you haven't done yet. And hopefully with everybody moving around, you'll be able to get to each one. Okay? Alright. Get back up there. At math with someone, you are going to be doing the fill the cup, where you're getting 2 numbers and matching them up to make the sum that's on the cup. We have 5, 10, we have 15, which is new, and 20. Alright, remember when you're working with your partner, you're at a level 1. I don't care where you go when you're working, you can sit down on the carpet, but you're at a 1. Hayden? Okay? Alright, if you get done, you can go through them again. Then we got Moby Max, of course, and then over here we're going to be working on bundling and 10s and 1s. So, let's go over our skill again. I can represent a 2-digit number using 10s and 1s. Alright, the red table plus Caden, y'all are going to start over there on Moby Max.
Yes, ma'am.
Caden, you can go to my computer.
I'm tired.
I'm sorry. The blue table people are going to start over here. Green table people, you all are going to start. Raise your hand, green table.
No, you.
Who else is it?
Michaela.
Alright, then yellow table start where they are. Stacy?